What's up, guys? It's Joel with Paintball. Today we are here with a very special guest, Nick Carney from Columbus LVL Up Sports here in Columbus, Ohio. Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to do a gear bag video because everybody wants to know what is a pro gear bag. So if you guys like this video, please subscribe. We'll see you guys after the intro. All right, Carney, I'm excited, bro. You guys coming off a third place finish, Sunshine State Major. How was that?
Surreal. It's just surreal, or just, you know, it's one of those things where it's still setting in.
Yeah,
like we went there, we did it. Even like the drive home, it was one of those like, is this real? Did we really just take a third place?
Yeah,
a pro tournament,
right?
You know, something that, as kids, as teenagers, running around first for everybody, finding out what paintball was, finding our first, you know, short bus video, watching it, and like, I want to be that.
Exactly. Yep. You want to be the Todd Martinez highlight.
100%. 100%.
But you want to be on the good end of it. You don't want to be the receiving end.
Yeah.
You don't want to be the guy getting 10 in the head.
No.
And Todd joking about you.
Yeah, joking about you, like going night-night or getting, you know, just getting turned off or something.
Yeah, right. Or Nicky Cuba or one of those guys. So, all right, Carney. So, first of all, I was really surprised because you showed up with the HK Army Expand bag, and I was kind of surprised. I expected you to have a normal size gear bag, but you said that you like the backpack straps of the Expand bag.
100%. Normally when I travel, I always just use this bag, especially like I said, it has backpacks so I can throw in my back. Normally I have my dye backpack that I have my clothes in, have that on my front. Fanny pack also sling around me.
It's important, bro.
Dude, it is.
It's right there, right?
Dude, it is. The fanny pack is part of everyday carry for me, especially going to paintball tournaments and stuff like that.
Yeah. Most of the time there would be natter days in there, but I understand you're trying to get in shape, so no natter days.
We had to cut back on natter days.
First time I ever had a natter day was with you, actually, last year at Level Up.
And it was a great experience.
Yes, it was. It was.
If you're not 21, I don't condone drinking.
Correct. But if you are 21 and you're a paintball field, it's been a long day of practice.
They're very refreshing.
Okay, so you like the Expand bag, and you said that Dave Pando with Level Up Sports, he might be getting you guys the full out dye gear bags, possibly.
So I'm hoping to see a dye backpack bag. It'd be sick.
Okay,
we'll see.
Yeah.
No promises, but hey, Dye, for listening, backpack bags would be dope.
There you go. There's a shout out to Dye right there. So, all right, what do you got on this sucker, man? You got all kinds of interesting,
always great stuff. You know, like I said, always carry a fanny. The fanny does carry important objects.
Okay.
Enjoy paintball koozie.
Enjoy paintball. Okay. Yeah.
Shout out to you know.
Enjoy paintball. Yeah.
He's a good dude out there.
Yep.
You know, batteries.
Portable
batteries.
Okay.
Cables for
long day at the field. You got a 2-hour wait until your next match.
Always good to have these. Plug them up. Or, you know, you have a teammate who forgot to charge his gun. You're at the field. You say, "Yeah, I got you." And like, I carry multiple batteries with me when I travel.
That's a really good idea. I never thought about that, to charge your actual marker.
Yeah, or I mean the Lux. You know, the Lux is also battery operated.
Yep.
I don't think PE's battery operated.
No. They're all regular batteries. But the M3 Plus for you, and then I'm using the TM40, and I used to use an M3 Plus, and that's a really good idea.
Carry that. Tire balm. I always carry tire balm with me. I got a bad knee. It works out great.
Really? Okay.
And then this is probably the most important part, is
condoms.
No. Gold coin. Are Hermesi coins.
Oh,
wow. These.
Dang.
We carry these as pros. You can challenge us to something if you have a silver coin.
Okay.
Foot race, one-on-one.
But you get to name it, right?
Correct. You come to us. You can come with us with suggestions.
Yeah.
We can go from there.
Okay. Because I have a silver coin in the store, and I've been toying on who from the level program I want to like take on, but I thought I wanted to take Logan on, but I didn't realize that it was
it's Mexican standoff with Logan.
He's
very dedicated to that.
I know that Sam Silberg and him did one of those last year, and it was I mean, Sam won.
Yeah, Sam won. If you ask Logan, he disabled him by shooting him in, like, he shot his trigger and shot him in the lens so he couldn't see, couldn't reload.
The lens is the trick.
Yeah. We thought Logan was going to come out on top. He didn't.
Yeah.
You know, so one of his gold coins went to Sam.
So how many of those do you have?
So usually each pro has 3. Okay. I got my 3 right now. I got hurt at the end of last season, so I couldn't do my challenge with some of the people offering.
Okay.
But I did wager a gold coin to Frank Connell.
Oh, Frank the Tank.
Frank the Tank.
Okay.
I know.
At the donut stand?
At the donut stand. Love Frank. Me and Frank go way back. I actually played against Frank in my very first pro experience, which was a pro 10-man woods ball event.
Cool.
So
cool.
I get officially say I've been double
Did
pro.
Did you shoot him or no?
No, Frank was in the back line. And,
just hammering it down.
Frank was in the back line. I do remember distinctly, like, running, diving in, coming up, and literally, like, looking right at Chad George, and he just smoked me. Yeah.
I mean, Chad George. Shout out, Chad.
But, you know, yeah, so I bet Frank that we were going to beat Legion. We were going to beat the Russians.
And you guys did?
They were there. They put up a heck of a fight, so I beat them, and I got one of his legendary black coins.
Wow.
So
what's that about? I don't even know.
Certain legends, or you can even say, like, I would say older players.
Yeah.
Chris Lasoya, Nikki Cuba.
Lemansky?
Probably Lemansky, Todd Anderson, Dave Youngblood, Matty Marshall. Those guys are considered legends, so they get a legendary black coin.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Only to challenge for a black, you have to have a pro gold. And then they're even more. I still owe Frank a one-on-one. He still wants to play a one-on-one. I told him, you got it, buddy. I would love to do that.
Yeah, that's awesome. Let me know when you do. We'll show up with the camera and film it.
Yeah, we'll be there. But yeah, so that's about it.
Okay. All right, let's see that bad boy. The Stay Pro, or Stay Rad.
Stay Rad.
Stay Rad. And the USA flag. This is legit, man.
Stay Rad.
Like U.S. military spec or something?
You know, I caught my eye. I picked it up. One of the other things I always carry on me, too, that's in there is it's a rock that says hope. And that was something my girlfriend gave me, essentially, is always.
Sentimental piece?
Yeah, like, hey, take this with you because it's something that meant a lot to her. So I said, yep. So that's always, I won't let that leave that. It always stays in there.
Cool. So, what's your girl's name?
My girl's name is Heather. Heather is a saint.
Shout out to Heather.
Yeah, she puts up with paintball. She puts up with my travel.
Yeah.
God bless her, you know.
That's the most important part of any Gearbag video, is having a helpful and understanding girlfriend's
appreciation.
You know. Shout out Kenty.
Listen, if you're a paintball girlfriend, you put up with all the stuff that we do. You know, shout out to you.
For sure. All right, I'll set that over there.
So now, I do like that the HK bag has the 2 side pockets.
Yep. So 4 total pockets.
You know, tons of stuff in here. I do like, you know, the Velcros we got on here, so you can always put your patches, customize.
Level Up patch, I like it.
I like it. Level Up, you know, shout out, you know, Tim. 724 on the backside. You know, we have our Panda sticker because shout out Pando, Level Up Sports and whatnot.
Gotcha. Cool.
So yeah, usually my side compartments varies from cotton swabs for cleaning guns.
Oh.
You know,
I thought that was a Logan special. I thought Logan was like the team guy that just did all
Logan is one of the team guys who loves cleaning his guns. I'm like the not so spoken.
Really?
I'll clean my stuff. You know.
Okay.
Sam will come to me with his loader. I'll fix his loader for him.
Sam, if you watch this, buddy, he's like the ultimate gear. Like
Sam breaks a lot of
stuff. When Sam played for us, he constantly was coming to me. Joel, do you have this? Do you have that? Joel.
You know, our little otter has came so far though. He's really grown up to the point where he takes care of himself.
Good.
We don't lose him as much.
Does he get a ride?
Yeah.
Does he get rides to practice?
No, he drives himself now.
Wow.
Or he drives Tyler. Yeah, so he
drives Tyler.
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay.
Dye tools. Always gotta have dye tool.
Okay, so this is the new one.
Correct.
This is the new multi-tool. Do you have the old multi-tool too? I would assume.
If you give me probably 2 seconds, I'm going to say yes, or I'm going to say one of my teammates took it.
Gotcha. Probably. Makes sense.
No, we got one.
Okay, so you've got the old one. So these were discontinued, but they do sell these now. These are super nice.
Yes.
I've actually got a horde of them at the store.
You're sitting on a gold mine.
I am sitting on
BST, they're going for about $50 a pop.
Yep, because they had all the extra bells and whistles. So this is my personal thing, is like, I probably should have done a better job with this. But they could have put more stuff on it. But it does have a, is this a bottle opener? Or you can...
I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can open a bottle with it, but I would say that is for doing the reg on the bottom. Oh, that's why it has a cutout.
Oh, gotcha.
And then of course you gotta carry your hardware around.
Oh man, there it is.
So this is our 3rd place professional medal.
There you go.
I've gotten a lot of medals over the years through coming up through divisionals and whatnot. These ones just hit different. Yeah. These are ones that it's gonna be, you know, 20 years later, you know, grandkids or kids are like, what's this? And you got a great story to tell about it. And then hopefully the internet's still a thing then, and they can watch it too. So,
yeah, right.
Yeah, always carry these around.
Yeah, we're going to put that right there, right in the middle. That's that special medal right there.
And then we're going to continue on to, so, you know, I'm a very big believer in any anti-sweat powder.
Yes. So true. I have. Okay, so real talk right now for you guys on the channel. I do have Gooch Spray, as I like to call it. It's Gold Bond or something like that.
Any type of anti-sweat.
Get up in there and spray it. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do to keep it dry.
Especially like on your feet. Like I use this on my feet and then put on my socks.
Yeah.
Because especially like, I think between Texas, turf, even the Philly event last year, standing on like that scorcher of what was, you know, a cornfield, it was fizzly hot on my feet.
Yeah.
So yeah, I always try and use any type of anti-sweat I possibly can. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, if you need it, grab it.
Yeah, it's needed. I use the spray just because like it gets into places that you just don't want to go.
I like feeling like LeBron. I just powder and then just do a couple like smacks and just send the cloud. So it's great. Batteries.
An old battery pack.
Yeah. Nice. Well, no, it was fresh going into the tournament.
Gotcha.
O-ring kits for DSR pluses, more level up patches because you know.
Important.
Someone comes up says, "Hey, do you have this? You have that?"
Hey, listen, I don't have one. Look at that. Look at the generosity. Shout out to Dave. I'm officially slapping this on my gear bag.
Yeah. Dye stickers.
Of course.
Little tiny screwdrivers from Harbor Freight. They just come in handy when you're getting into stuff.
Yeah, but
so, you know, a lot of my side pockets are usually
the miscellaneous stuff that you've got some really good stuff that most people aren't like. It's not going to occur to them. But that's crucial.
We got fresh speed loads for our R2s, rain lid for our R2 because we did have to encounter rain.
The monsoon.
Yeah. So you got to deal with that.
Dude, Florida or Texas every time, man. Every time.
9-volt for DSR pluses. Got to have a fresh.
Yep.
More rain lids because teammates take them off, you pick them up, and then 2 events later, I need a rain lid. Here you go. Here's a rain lid.
Right. Exactly.
So an abrasive tape for tanks.
Yep. I got the same in mine.
Hockey grip tape. This is some weird like electrical tape I found at like I don't even know where it was. Maybe it was like a Harbor Freight or something.
Yeah, it's not as coarse as athletic tape. Cool.
Rechargeable fun card for Beachside Grand Prix. This is probably from go-karts in Florida. If you ain't first, you're last on our team.
Ricky Bobby, baby.
Yeah, listen, we got big, Saturday night, you're in Florida, Old Town go-karts.
Was that a cup or was that this time?
Cup. Yeah, this time was a little bit different. We had a little bit more stuff to focus on.
Yeah, that's fair.
Player cards. Was 2021 player cards.
Jesus.
Zip ties. You never know we're going to need little zip ties.
Yep, I've got some in my bag. Yep, I understand, 100%.
You're flying around. COVID's been a thing. Dye gator.
Nice. Okay. Yep.
And then lastly, I always carry a boonie hat with me.
That's important.
Yeah, I mean,
I can never find boonie hats that fit my head. Is part of the problem.
That's been a big thing I've seen a lot of.
Yeah. Ben Kellogg. Shout out to Ben if you watch, but Ben Kellogg got me a boonie one time, and it like sat on the top of my head. It didn't really. I got a big head, like big head. And
I mean,
not much fits my head.
Boonie hats are always a go-to to me.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward. Not going to do any inside product drops, but you potentially can see a Columbus level boonie hat coming soon.
Yeah.
So if you like boonies, you like Columbus level.
Yeah.
We do have some headgear.
There you go.
We do have our Finley hat exclusive.
So if we've got new Columbus level fans probably on the page from your guys' excellent finish this last time. You guys performed last year. Where can you get that stuff at Level Up's?
Level Up's Pro Shop in Grove City.
Yep.
Right.
Or
the
store
field,
online.
the store online.
Okay.
Or actually for the the dad hat stuff like that, you can message any of us on Instagram, and we can get you hooked up and get you a hat out to you.
Nick Carney.
Okay,
Carney. It's on the screen.
There we go. Come find me. So then our next pocket is our top pocket, which is like their goggle pocket.
I want to see how good a shape your mask. Oh, you probably just got a new one, didn't you?
Yeah. Just got a freshie.
Yeah.
So you can see, not only do I carry multiple lenses, a brand new clear, an old clear. I always like to wrap myself up though. To make sure, because if you have lenses on top of each other, they do scratch.
Oh yeah, definitely.
This is even an old Vents goggle, like lens protector.
Oh, but it's a high five lens.
But it's
I was like, what do you have a Vents lens?
It's an i5 lens.
Just pull out the E-Flex for a point.
Yeah, and then I do carry different shades of lenses.
Gotcha.
So clear for rain,
highlight,
highlight,
highlight, low light,
especially because anymore it's getting later and later and later when we're playing. So we're almost, we played a whole match almost in the dark at Cup last year.
Yeah, the Impact match.
Was it Cup?
Yes. It was Cup.
They're all merging together.
No, I'm sorry.
That was Chicago.
Chicago, you guys beat Impact.
Correct.
I was sitting in the stands drinking beer, yelling at you guys.
And they always, they people don't like to play in the dark, stuff like that. But if you have clear lenses,
it makes it
you
way
can at
easier.
least see a little bit better.
I know. I agree. People crack me up.
So yeah, plenty of lenses. I always make sure too. So if you think about it, we're a pro team. We all have the same mask.
Defining feature.
Throw something on it.
What's it say?
So this is, wolves don't always eat, but when they do, they feast. So I would say this is shout out to Joe Gurgley and Strange Humans. Joe got these made up. I've put this on the back of my goggle straps probably since D3, we'll say.
Okay.
But this way I can always see where my mask is, recognize where my mask is.
Yeah.
So if you're on like a team and you guys all have the same gear, put a patch on something, Sharpie something.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I even had 2 holes that I had punched in my i5s from goggle flaws from ICPL. So you always have to have some feature to stand out so you can notice your mask.
Sure. All right, main compartment. Here we go.
Right when you open it up, you have this important pocket.
Oh boy, here we go.
This is important stuff.
The head game.
Head game lives in here.
Here we go.
So I do have a newly acquired apprentice band.
Okay.
I did pick off.
Yeah.
I was happy to get the apprentice one.
Okay.
Simply because I feel like we're apprentices. We're not masters. We're not full-fledged yet. We're getting there. We're apprentices. Plus,
they're little Olivers.
Yes. We'll go with that. We're little Olivers. So I picked this up off a local guy. Did a trade.
Okay.
Was super happy to grab this one.
Cool.
But I'm a double band guy now.
Okay.
So I'm not a fan of beanie then headband. I'm headbands and then maybe beanie on top if it's super cold.
Okay.
So that I also usually my under one is Banderas. Banderas is out of Florida.
Okay.
You can find them on Instagram.
Okay.
These are all essentially handmade.
Cool.
So the quality of them is super sick.
I'm always critical on headbands. I think the headband market is kind of a weird thing. Not a big headband guy when it comes to
I got that one.
This is nice.
I got a tiger stripe denim.
Yeah.
And then I have his other one. It's in here somewhere.
Nice.
That's like made out of like almost like the drug rug material on top. Shout out to Ben Kellogg again. Just got him hooked up at World Cup with one.
Yeah.
He quotes unquote says it's the most comfortable headband he has worn.
Oh boy.
And he's a headband guy.
He is a headband guy. So all you headband gurus out there, check Banderas.
Then it just doesn't stop too. We have an Astra Band on here.
Okay.
So once
that's Ninos?
Yes.
Out of Texas, right? X Factor?
Yep. So I was down there for that event for the Astra event.
See that thing. Wow, that's really
talk to him.
Interesting.
I love the design.
Yeah. Super thin.
He was super cool about it. I mean, I really like the quality of it too. I like that it's nice and wide too. So I mean, that one really hits home.
Yeah.
And then we do have one more Hermeses band. This one though was given to me by Alex.
Okay.
He literally said, "Because you wear eye makeup all the time," and then gave me this. Because also
I love the fact that these guys. So I'm not big on like the resale market, but I like that they're putting messages. Like I see all the time, like the pros, ex-pros, and all that stuff that I deal with on the industry side. They're constantly like posting something like, "Hey, thank you so much to Alex or whoever. You know, like they gave me this band and left me a really handwritten message." That is really cool. I respect that a lot. Yeah, the resale market is crazy, but that's a whole separate debate. Yeah, we could go on forever.
That gets wild.
But the sentimental thing is definitely cool.
I mean, and then we have the patented eye black. The patented eye black. The eye black stays.
Listen, if you're on Go Sports and you ever see like somebody that looks like they maul your face off, it's him.
It started as a joke back in 2012, maybe at like a cup. I saw someone like put some on, and we were joking because we were real big trailer park fans. We were talking about Raycons. So I was like, what if I did like a Raycon stripe?
Yeah.
So I just went all the way across, you know,
and
I was like, oh,
and it stuck.
And it just stuck.
That's funny.
It just stuck. You know, people will ask me, why do you do it? And sometimes I'll say, because, you know, it helps with glare. That's why baseball players use it, you know, put it on there, helps with glares. And then they go, well, but you wear tinted lenses. So it's always fun to mess with people.
Right.
I told someone with a tattoo one time. You know, been all over the place.
Tattoo your face.
And then other little stuff like another patch.
Okay.
So
he's got an extra one in his gear bag, guys. So if you see him at an NXL event, he's gifting patches.
More stickers too. I don't even know. Listen, you probably
is this Letson?
Yes.
All right. So tell the backstory. You got to tell the backstory. How did Columbus Level become pro?
So Columbus Level started out as DZ All-Stars out of Drop Zone. We came together, started playing local regional tournaments, seeds, TPA, which is where a lot of level players came from, was the grounds of TPA.
Yep.
So
which was at the time a local field in Alliance, Ohio. Yeah, which used to be the pinnacle for speedball in Ohio, but that was, years ago.
Tons of people came out of there, played out of there.
Lots of good players.
All over Ohio.
Yeah.
So we were playing out there, started coming up divisionals. You know, so we essentially started out as a D5 five-man team. Worked our way up, started picking up a couple people, all the way until
semi-pro, right?
Yeah. Essentially before we stepped into semi-pro, we were approached, you know, and we had talks with Pando, had talks with Dye, and wanted to become a premier team, wanted to become a pro organization.
Next level.
Yeah. You know, so that's where we made the branch off to.
And Dave got you there.
Yeah, Dave got us there. You know, Pando's done a tremendous amount for us through sponsorships, through just, you know, we stay at his house when we go down there to practice. You know, we go sleep in his basement. We hang out with his son. You know, so I mean, Dave's done a huge, tremendous amount for us, and he's gotten us there. But one of the original co-founders of the team with me was Dan Letson.
Yes.
I mean, Dan still runs Drop Zone. You know, is going from there. But we would go practice a team over in Maryland. And they went over there, they practiced, and the captain of the team, Ian, has a lot of property. They shoot guns sometimes when they go there. So we had a very awesome picture of Dan. Of Dan just, you know, just Archangel, just 2 pistols down. And when I saw it, I was like, this is a sticker. This is becoming something.
This is a meme, a sticker. This is a fundamental moment.
I mean, this is going to come up. I made sure that it went right on my tank. And it's always, so when I'm shooting, you know, right-handed, it's right there. You can see it.
So for pictures and stuff.
For pictures, and it's also like a throwback because Dan was always my back player and always had my back. So Dan still has my back. He still has my 6.
Danny boy.
So yeah, shout out to Dan.
Dan Letson.
So that's it. That's our little compartment up top.
Okay.
So then, you know, like you said, we have our main compartment. So
New Balance.
Right on top, you know, our New Balance cleats.
Yep.
Shout out New Balance. the cleats been sick. No issues. They're actually, I think these are actually the cross cleats.
Okay.
Which is why we have like the extra spikes on the sides.
You like that?
I do. Okay. I like it so if I'm, sideways, or if I'm trying to, if I hit the ground, I have to crawl.
Yeah.
I can catch it with the side and kind of keep traction and keep moving.
Extra boost.
Boost. I mean, they fit good.
10 XP.
Haven't fallen apart on me yet. I've had cleats that have fallen apart super fast. I mean, I've had cleats that I've had taped together for seasons. But these guys are holding up. They're going well.
How many seasons?
I still have them. They're 2 seasons old.
Wow. Okay.
So I would say these are the fresh ones we got.
I'm going to have to give me a pair. Actually, wait, what am I saying? I do have a pair of new Balance Cleats. All right.
Balance Cleats.
Jerseys.
Yep.
Gotta have those.
So these are our fresh
Carbon
jerseys.
Right?
Yeah, I say Carbon made them for dye for us. This is our sweet die cam ones.
Yeah.
So
you're telling me you have a die cam, and then you.
So we have die cam, and I'm going to call it level cam. Because it's green, so it's like the die cam, but it's green. So we're gonna call this level cam.
Yeah,
I'm gonna patent that right now. Nice. Dave, get on that, please.
Very nice jersey. It's got some vetting on the sides.
Vetting on the sides.
Very minimalistic.
It's the same material all around. They do have a little thumb strap.
Okay.
So when you put them on, you have them on. It catches it. Yeah. So when you dive, it's not pulling down all the way.
Elbow pad. Yeah.
They do cool little. Where are they?
It was on the outside.
Yeah, there you go. So like they have our name up on the top, and then also down on the bottom side they have our name and number too.
Oh, that is really cool.
Level.
Yeah.
So I thought it was a real cool thing that
little personal touch
they did for these. So those are super sick. Tanks.
All right, so I see this a lot, and I don't know if it's a. I don't know. This doesn't make any sense to me.
Talk to me.
All you guys wear 70 or use 77s. The vast majority of you guys.
Is.
I think so, right? I'm pretty sure it's a 77. Size wise, I'm eyeballing it. Yeah. So you guys use 77s, and all of you guys put reg extend. Like all the better paintball players, for the most part, I feel like have reg extenders.
I feel like there's a lot of people out there. Yeah. And it was like an older thing to do.
Yeah.
Like they kind of come from like an older time. I think I'm the only person on the team that uses a reg extender. And
look at this. Look at this. Like.
Yeah. I mean, it was something where I'm still back and forth with it. I got it at Cup, and I'm still
debating on.
Yeah.
So this isn't like.
No.
But I noticed that, like, I watch Ronnie D's on sometimes. Okay. He's got one. I know that Chase uses a 90. My point being is this. My point being is that if you're going to use a reg extender, why not just use a 90 for the extra air efficiency? So that's my only.
My rebuttal to that would be, I shoot a DSR Plus. I have great air efficiency. So why do I need a 90? You know, if I go out there and I shoot 2 pods and maybe a loader, I'm still good. And that's even, if I put it all the way to being super efficient, or then have it a little bit halfway back.
So far. Yep.
But yeah, I'm still figuring this out. If I want to use it, Ninja did just drop their new reg that is actually a longer reg. Yeah.
Yep.
So I might switch to the reg and then take away the extender.
Gotcha.
That might happen.
Okay.
But yeah, Ninja did make these our custom level tanks for us.
Yep.
Ray out of Chicago. I love Ray. Known for a long time. I've always used Ninja tanks. I don't think I've ever not used a Ninja tank. And there's actually one of the femme fatales were just talking about tanks because she was asking me what kind of tank, this and that. I said, Ninja all the way.
Yeah. So, yeah, for sure.
Good tank. It's gotten its use out of it.
Yeah.
I do take gloves with me places.
Gorilla gloves?
These are like Menards. It was like $5 for 5 pairs. Because even Gorilla gloves, stuff like that, like you're on turf, stuff like that, like you go through them quick.
Yeah.
So I rather go for quantity because I'm going to go through them regardless. And if I just throw them away, if I lose them.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, pairs on pairs. Usually I keep a couple pairs in here. That way if, Chase and Sam, I think, always wear them. Justin sometimes too. So if they need gloves, they might have smaller hands than me, but hey, here's a pair of gloves. Here you go. And then we have our The new...
There it is, the new dye.
The new dye carbon pants.
Yeah. Those are super
the new
nice.
UL pants.
Yes.
Big fan of them already. They're comfy. They...
Minimal.
You know, there's not a lot, you know, there's not a lot of extra stuff to them. They are... Carbon has like this waterproofing they do to stuff. So you literally just hose it off real quick. And good. Or if if you're playing Snake, you come out, stuff like that, like you're not staying super dirty all the time.
Gotcha.
Or if it's, you know, like raining event, you know, you're not getting wet inside, essentially.
That's huge.
So it's being great.
That's huge.
So yeah, these are cool. I like these a lot. You know, we just played the event in them. No super big complaints.
Dude, yeah, I'm looking at them. They look brand new. They look like...
So yeah, they got some wear and tear. So I wear dye slider shorts underneath. Okay. Playing front positions.
Protect those hips, baby.
You know, you're diving, you're landing on your hips, stuff like that.
Yeah, you guys, the intensity with which you guys play is pretty, like, yeah.
I mean, yeah,
you gotta protect yourself.
You're going hard too. So I mean,
when the fact that Moorhead doesn't wear pads is beyond me. Like,
it really blows my mind. I've talked to him about too, like about volleyball pads he's wearing, stuff like that. I've tried them, and it just wasn't enough. Also too, I mean, shout out to Dye because there's a front pad.
There's a front
pad
to save it.
And you know, I practiced 2 weekends ago when we were practicing Heat and the Saints. Tyler got shot down low. He got bunkered down low first, which sucked. And then literally the next point he went out there, running out the corner, he got shot again. And he doesn't wear slide shorts. He wears, I think, the Pro DNA ones, and I don't think they have a front pad to them. So, front pads saves lives.
Dye paintball. There it is. Front pad. The pop pack.
Packs. You know.
That has definitely seen better days.
This is actually a more fresher pack. You can tell because there's not a lot of dirt in the front yet.
That's fair. Okay.
That's fair. Like, you know, Danny's like all through here.
Danny the Snake God.
Yeah, I mean, we're front Snake guys.
Yeah.
You know, and then again, when we're talking about, you know, patches. We all wear the same pack. You know, we can go ahead, throw patches on it. You know, because there's happened once where I was like, where's my pack at? Yeah. I'm looking, I'm like,
what about your pants, bro?
I have a yellow microfiber in my pants pocket. So Amazon makes like, you know, it's a little tiny micro. Yeah. They're great. I'm going to order some more soon because I lose them or people take them or ask you for them. So yeah, just go through them.
Yeah.
Shoot. So a fresh undershirt.
Yes.
You know, you get done playing.
Always crucial.
Always have a fresh undershirt. Yes. You know, or just the undershirt you play in. So I mean, usually I'm not going to say superstitious. I will pick one undershirt, and that will be my undershirt until it's falling apart. So that might be my one superstitious thing that I do.
I feel like in one way we're all superstitious, or another.
You sometimes pick up one or two things. You know, I had a Fetty Wap Zoo Gang shirt that I wore forever, and actually it was the second Fetty Wap shirt I had because I had one that got messed up. I got that one.
Yeah.
And then I always usually have like an old Death to All Strange Human 2X tall tee, and Dan hates the fact that I took it and I wear it because it was a 2X tall tee.
Yeah,
but it's finally,
that's OG.
It's finally right to the point where like it's ripped. I can't wear it. So we're wearing this new one, this Apex.
Okay.
It's got, you know, sweet design on the back. Be the Apex.
Nice.
You know, because we're out there trying to be Apex Predators. I don't want to just be a Predator.
All of you guys.
I want to be an Apex.
All of you guys. 200, what is it, like close to 200 pro players, and all you guys
20 teams.
thrashing.
Yeah, 20 teams. You got 10 guys on a team. There's we'll say between 200 to 230. I think was like what the actual numbers were.
Gotcha.
So yeah, you're out there trying to get after it.
Everybody's trying to get on the podium.
And then, you know, barrel socks. Barrel socks. This one caught my eye.
Are you sure? Are you sure about this? Like, you're sure that you're not using this like on the side for something else? Because this.
I don't keep a knife or anything in that one.
No, I was like saying like this looks like a bad sex toy or something.
No.
Like this, you walk in at an event.
So I mean, I had my own barrel socks. I went through 724, got my own barrel socks made up.
Yeah,
hilarious. Love them. Going to be another one coming soon. But someone took mine. I'm like, how are you going to take the barrel sock with me on it?
Yeah,
like. So in that I'm
really particular about barrel
you always
socks.
lose barrel socks.
Yes.
So and that I found this one at practice. I didn't even buy
everybody on the Punisher's program knows that, like, don't give me a barrel cover because I will lose it.
I mean, and your teammates are always going to lose them too. I think I watched Sam lose 2 barrel socks, but also I want to say. I remember playing next to us, so dye barrel socks are just getting swapped back and forth. So it happens. But if you can grab barrel socks, like I know I have like cheap ones in here too.
Yeah, it's a cheap thing that you can buy extra of and just keep in your gear bag, right? Like I keep extra ones, like spares that come into the store. I keep like 3 or 4 in my gear bag at all times. That way, if I lose one. My favorite one, the strap just broke on it, and I'm really sad. So I'm gonna have to do some TLC to it because it's like a really nice, like thick white one. Guys, there's a gear bag video of mine as well, but it's like this really thick, nice one. And like I'm really particular, like where I like using the same one every year, and it's like it's always got to be a nice quality.
So that
one.
could be your superstition. It's the same barrel.
It is, dude.
So
yeah, there you go. There you go.
Here it is. There's another one. Headband's always floating around.
Banderas.
So another Banderas on there, and this is like that
with the margaritas.
Yeah,
nice. So, yeah, these are cool, man. I'm gonna have to check these guys out.
He does a good job with them. Oh, and then wintertime, you always gotta have a beanie or just an OG dye sock hat,
dude.
Wow. So this is I picked it up on a trade. There you go,
dude.
Right there. You're on it. So I love it.
How far down? Oh, it's just kind of like
it's just right there.
It's just like a knob on top.
It's not like a super long one.
Yeah, no.
I want to say
not for me,
dude. The weekend I got a
big ass head.
Super long.
Yeah, that's dope though. That is
more barrel socks.
Thick and warm.
And then arm pads.
Yep. How many seasons on these? They look a little worn. I'm curious.
Last year I got these.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Last year I got these. I still have my season before.
Okay.
But I lost one.
Because like we sell a lot of dye pads, and people really seem to like them. They do run small, but like
these are 2X's.
Yeah. Okay. Seem to weather pretty good.
And I will quote Dave Youngblood too. He says there is a 5% shrink on them. So when you wash them, you dry them, you will lose some on them.
Yeah, for sure.
The big thing too is you can see it's kind of starting to happen. Is when you go to pull these off, you're grabbing the cuffs, and like right here will rip. And then the mesh breathable part will rip too. So that's what I've noticed goes on these is those 2 parts.
And I noticed the dye, I forgot that the dye arm pads have this like little hole here. So like when you're flexing your arm, it's not bunching as much in your elbow crease.
I mean, you gotta think about it too. This is like the same design they've had now for
a long time.
Yeah. So I mean, it works. Why change it?
Right.
So I mean, I've been through a lot of arm pads, and these are probably one of my favorite ones.
Okay. All right.
And then
dye soft goods is good. Yeah, for sure.
So you can see these guys have some wear on them. These I think maybe like 2 or 3 seasons I've been using these. And they're still pretty good. We're starting to lose some of.
Yeah, but like you spend $50 on knee pads. Like if you're lucky to get 1 season out of them, I think that's like what you should. That's what you should aim for. 1 season worth of pads. Like people that are like a couple seasons. That's great if you can get it. But at the same time, like people are like, oh yeah, I used them for a season and they ripped. It's like, well, yeah, dude, you were diving on them. Like, what do you expect?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to say ignorant when it comes to my pads. Like they go in the washer, they get washed, and then they go in the dryer on like a low setting. I don't, the only thing I really take care of in air dry, I would say are my pants, my headbands, and my mask. Sometimes you got air dry some other stuff. And keep it going.
Yeah, right. We know what happens at the level house late at night.
I am old and broken, so I do wear a compression knee slot or knee pad on my knee. And it's something like this season I've been trying to get my knee healthier. Yeah. So this is just like a more precautionary thing. So I want to be able to come off the field, be done playing, and not be broken. So like this, the Tiger Balm. Hopefully, if you're staying somewhere, there's a hot tub too to go in and chill out in a little bit.
Yep. especially in Florida. If you're in Orlando, gotta get an Airbnb with a hot tub. That's necessary.
A floppy visor.
Yes. Wow.
So
put it on, dude. You gotta put it on. Let's see it.
So the floppy visor. I see the floppy visors. They're good. They do the job. They're not super expensive. You can find them on Amazon for cheap. I think this one I got off Social Paintball.
Okay.
Joey scalped me for it though, because I mean, it's Joey.
It's kind of cool, actually.
Listen, it does its job. It goes on there. I want to say Corwin did have a floppy visor on the one match we were playing, and you can see the wind is just taking it, and it's like just going nuts.
You could like put it up, kind of like the old school bounce hats.
You could,
or like a flex bottom or something. All right, loaders. Now we're getting into the money.
So this is an R2.
It is an R2.
This is an R2. Yeah. This is actually my original R2. Still working.
There you go, guys.
Strong.
R2s.
I think I did have to get a different tray at one point. The spring ramp did break.
And so I was talking to you off camera before we got on camera. I was asking, hey, did you guys jam up at the event? And you said no.
No.
And like, I'm always on here talking about how the R2s jam, and I'm a big Spire guy personally, but you said that like, but they performed flawlessly for you guys.
We had no issues with these guys. They were running nonstop.
How many cases of paint did you guys shoot?
I don't even ask that question anymore. I don't want to know that answer.
Well over 100.
I mean, so when we practice on a layout weekend, we aim to shoot 100 cases. Okay. So we shoot 50 on a day.
Not the Robbie
50
standard?
on a day. I'm going to say that's the pro standard. Yeah. I mean, not just Robbie.
Everyone, and real quick here, everybody's like 100 cases of paint. Man, that's so cool. Like, everybody that I've talked to, like, I've shot 30, 40 cases at practice, and it's a good practice.
Yeah.
100 cases of paint. Anybody that thinks that is, like, desirable, you're fucking wiped.
It's
at the end of that, you're fucking wiped.
I mean, we always joke with, like, some of the older guys who would do, like, a skid in a day.
Yeah.
Like, back at All-American, stuff like that. Like, we'd be talking with Ryan Moorhead or even Chad. They'd be like, yeah, we'd be looking to try to throw paint bags, like, into the woods and stuff because we didn't want to shoot anymore. And you're like, no way, that's crazy. And then you get into these days where you're like,
try and do it, guys.
You're like, how many more do we have? 4 more? Okay, like,
2 more points. Yeah.
And then that's like, you go out there and you're in your corner and you're holding your lane. You're like, how much paint can I burn through?
Yeah.
Like, so
I hope Robbie's not watching this.
No, he knows. He hears us because I'm not going to say that we don't complain. We complain, he puts up with it, he yells at us, and it puts us back through the regiment, and obviously it's working.
I feel like it's in the pro DNA to be a little bit of a princess. I'm just gonna put it out. I assume that you guys, I mean, most of you guys like work for a living and stuff like that, but I've seen somehow the pro guys act, and it's like, bro, like, God, you're such a drama queen, man.
But yeah, I mean, I love the R2.
Okay. You had 2 of them in there, didn't you?
I normally do.
Oh, okay. Maybe you set it aside or something.
Normally, I always...
You got 2 loaders.
2 loaders, 1
tank. You got to bust out the goods. The goods.
So, the goods.
You're missing one other thing. One important thing here, Carney. Everybody wants to know what's he shooting. Boom. There it is. The double duo. We got the M3 Plus. This is the new level edition.
This is the level edition.
You guys debuted that at Cup last year?
Correct.
Right? Okay.
So it was, if you're familiar with the dye guns right now, there's, I believe they call it the Prisma, which is...
The Prism.
It's the variation of this, which is blue.
Purple.
It's
it's like a
purple.
I'm colorblind. You're colorblind.
Yeah, you get some partially colorblind kids together. And get some
you got sunglasses on.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening in life. So yeah, our M3 Pluses. These were the custom level ones.
Beautiful guns. I really love the M3. Big fan of the M3. I know a lot of people don't like the M3, but like from a retail standpoint, it gets bad juju. I don't understand why. Like, you guys beat the crap out of these things. And
yeah, I mean, I stand... Some of the early dye guns I wasn't a huge fan of. I had, what was it, a DM14, I think?
Yeah.
Wasn't a huge fan of it. I tried it. I did love, and I'm very upset, I had an Aloha DM. or maybe it was an NT, which had the beautiful ano on the side of just like a beautiful beach, like in Hawaii, essentially. It was gorgeous.
Okay.
And I let it go, and I'm very upset about it. I don't hang. I know. I take that back. I do hang on to some guns. Some guns, they work really well. I like them a lot.
So is this one that you might hold on to?
Probably. Yeah. Probably. I'm a big fan of green too.
Okay.
Green's one of my favorite. Green's one of my favorites.
So work out
this one is great. So we started out. We were all shooting M3 pluses across the board, but then Dye did a thing, and they dropped the DSR plus. I'm a huge fan of DSR pluses. Obviously, so are our front players. Danny shoots a DSR plus exclusively.
I think that's the most infamous person that uses the DSR plus. Everybody's going to see Danny doing work in this thing.
Yeah, so usually our front players use them.
Yeah.
Our back guys like shooting the M3 pluses.
Okay. I think the M3 plus is a little bit more efficient from what we've tested over here at the store, I want to say. But it's close. It's within like 100 or 200 shots. But yeah, I like both, but I personally like the M3 Plus a little bit more. The DSR Plus shoots phenomenally good. It's probably the best shooter on the market right now. I don't know, like it's really close for me. I would shoot the DSR Plus. My biggest thing, and I say this, and people probably get tired of me here, it's so small. I got chode fingers, and like that bothers me. But everything else about this gun is dope. And this die cam looks good on you, bro.
Die cam on the die cam jerseys.
Giving in some stuff, a trade deal.
So yeah, I did a little bit of trade deal, a little bit of Punishers, little other swindling, and got a sick cat. But yeah, I mean, my big thing, and this is where I've always kind of stood. So with the M3 shooting it, I like to try to get my knuckle under there to grab it. So, but with the DSR Plus, Dye did that. They
extended
with so I can get in there, I can grab it if I'm on it. Gotcha. So that way, if I go dive in, crawl into Dorito, come up, I can grip my front and just hold my lane.
Gotcha.
And I don't have to worry about Sometimes I crab finger it. I've been looking at photos.
All kinds of things.
Yeah, I look at photos now. I'm like, why am I holding my gun that way?
Yeah, I know. Now everybody's new thing is like holding it really low, and I actually like I used to hold like this, now I hold lower, and I actually like that.
Yeah, I'm a thumb guy. So I'm a thumb guy up top.
I feel like a lot of the pro guys all hold their guns like this. Like they hold it, and like I don't know if it's because of the lateral snap.
I've noticed that, and then I've noticed some people too. Instead of having it right in the shoulder, it's like dropped down some.
Oh yeah. Like off to the side,
I'm trying to think who does it on NYX. He has a beautiful voice. Pat Kraft.
Oh, okay.
Listening to Pat Kraft call out his stuff to other, calling out the calls while playing, he's like singing. It is,
hey, it's identifiable.
Dude, we were practicing, I'm hearing it, I'm like, who is that songbird of his generation? So then I noticed how he was shooting, and he's real big. He like drops it down. It's almost like he's like looking over the loader when he's shooting. And then I want to say...
Yes, I know what you're talking about now that I think about it.
Bluffton does that a little bit too on NRG. I've noticed when we were practicing them, and I made a comment to him too.
There's like all kinds of different things going on in the divisional side of things. Like Todd Boyer with KC All-Stars, he like holds it all the way out over like...
Just like...
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Well, I mean, if
it obviously works for him. They got fourth place in D2.
Malloy was playing a can... sitting on the ground with a gun like this, mortar striking.
Yeah, so, I mean, one of the best snake players of all time. So
you see crazy things out there all across. And then what I do partner my guns with is I'm a firm believer in the boom backs. I got one. I use it. I shoot it. I mean, I do carry our backups.
So do you use an 8.4 almost all the time?
Yeah.
Or do you bore size?
No, I'm a big believer in give me the stock barrel and I'm shooting it.
Same. I was just curious.
Some people do, really get into bore sizing. It does make a difference when you're, if you're getting a lot of breaks, the paint's being too brittle, stuff like that. You could have too tight of a bore. So it's not so much like it's weird. Paintball's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, I'm a firm believer in a boomy back.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
is that everything?
Dude, boomy back.
There it is.
The good die cam front.
Yeah.
I mean, the one thing I do have in here,
and a muffler.
Yes.
Yes.
Is a muffler. So you're in a hotel, you got a tech or something like that. You pop this on, that way you're not blowing out your drums, making a lot of noise.
And that looks like it was like 3D printed or something.
Yes.
So they do. Planet Clip sells them. So anybody.
Yeah, Planet Clips. I mean, Dye sells them too on a booby back or on a regular.
There you go.
Ultralight back.
There you go.
So yeah, I mean, a very smart man, sent me this file. Told me I can't sell this file. I could print it for myself. It was Billy Wing.
I'm not gonna leak it, but
I mean, and with interacting with Billy Wing and talking about stuff and like just this and other little things, he's so smart, it's dumb.
Yeah.
And like you can tell sometimes he's talking, and I think he realizes like he says stuff we don't understand.
That's way
yeah, I'm like I'm gonna try to keep up with you, but
I can't.
So yeah, I mean we were talking about it. We were talking about 3D printing. Mm-hmm. He was like, hey, I have this. I'll send it to you. I was like, oh, sweet. So I printed a couple up, gave them to some of the guys on the team, and it helps out a lot. So
muffler.
That's essentially what we carry around in the gear bag.
That's it. Well, you've got some really interesting stuff here. I think that the headbands was really cool. This is a good.
It's a classic.
This is a classic. Definitely different lenses is always an important thing that you're going to want. The muffler is a good idea for sure. And I feel like you've got so much stuff here, but the fanny pack I think is like the ultimate.
And the fact that your favorite is the fanny pack? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, all the other stuff is cool and I respect it, but the fanny pack is like that's where it's at. The sentimental touch, I guess, is my thing, right? Everybody can do a gear bag video, but the fact that you carry that around all the time with you and you have stuff in there that means stuff to you is really cool.
Shout out to Logan. Logan was in Florida with us.
Yep.
And I left that in a restaurant in a scurry to leave. And called him in a frantic. I was like, Logan, I need you to do this for me.
Yeah.
Please go get this.
Yeah.
So Logan saved the day, which Logan's kind of an American hero. I don't want to boost him too much, but so he was able to get that back to me, and it was like a sentimental thing. It meant a lot for me to get it back safe.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah, this is
very cool, man.
Glad you liked it.
Yeah, thank you so much. This was great. I learned some stuff, which is good. I always like when I learn stuff, and most importantly, you were able to show off your new awesome trophy. And dude, I wish you the best of luck this year. I really hope you guys kill it.
It's going to be a good year. I mean, Columbus Level is going to be a name you're going to keep hearing.
Yes, sir. Watch out for them.
Columbus Level, Level Up, Pando. They're all names that are in the mix right now. You're going to keep hearing them.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for viewing. Thank you so much for being here, man. I really do appreciate it. Thank you to Dave Pando over at Level Up for letting Nick get on camera here. If you guys like this video, thank you so much for watching. Hit the like button down below, and we'll see you guys next time.